Top Rank, Inc. is a Las Vegas, Nevada-based boxing promotion company founded by Jabir Herbert Muhammad and Bob Arum, which was incorporated in 1973. Since its founding, the company has promoted several world-class fighters, such as Muhammad Ali, Alexis Arguello, Oscar de la Hoya, Roberto Duran, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Marvin Hagler, Juan Manuel Marquez, Manny Pacquiao, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Eric Morales, Thomas Hearns, Paulie Ayala, Iran Barkley, Michael Carbajal, Larry Holmes, Ray Mancini, Carlos Monzon, Terry Norris, Gabriel Rulas, Rafael Rulas, James Toney, and many others. The company has promoted such super fights as Hagler vs. Leonard, Chavez vs. De La Hoya, Holyfield vs. Foreman, Foreman vs. Moore, Leonard vs. Hearns, Hagler vs. Hearns, Ali vs. Frazier II, and both Ali vs. Spinks fights. The company also promoted George Foreman's comeback to regain the World Championship, culminating in the knockout of then IBF, WBA champion Michael Moore on November 5, 1994. Top Rank Boxing on ESPN. Top Rank Boxing and then fledgling ESPN formed a partnership to bring a weekly boxing to the cable network, which culminated with the first regularly televised boxing series since 1964. The first event was held on April 10, 1980 in Atlantic City, when middleweight Frank Fletcher decisioned Ben Serrano. The now-defunct Top Rank Boxing on ESPN was the longest-running cable series and weekly boxing series in history, after celebrating its 16th consecutive year in 1996. Legal disputes. Top Rank was involved in a legal dispute with Golden Boy Promotions involving 8-division world champion Manny Pacquiao, which was settled to allow for future Top Rank fighters facing Golden Boy Promotions fighters starting in October 2007 with Manny Pacquiao vs. Marco Antonio Barrera, 2. Miguel Cotto vs. Shane Mosley in November 2007, Pacquiao vs. Juan Manuel Marquez 2 on March 8, Bernard Hopkins vs. Kelly Pavlik in November 8, De La Hoya vs. Pacquiao in December 8, Mosley vs. Antonio Margarito in January 2009, and Pacquiao vs. Ricky Hatton in May 2009. Top Rank owner Bob Arum has also had a long-standing feud with owner of Don King Promotions, Don King. The two have been accused of having a stranglehold over the sport of boxing and have had several altercations over the 40-plus years they have been competing with each other. Notable fighters: Mike Alvarado, Vasyl Lomachenko, George Arce, Urbano Antion, Timothy Bradley, Ivan Calderon, Jose Luis Castillo, Martin Castillo, Julio Cesar Sar Chavez Jr., Omar Chavez, Joshua Clottey, Bernabe Concepcion, Terence Crawford, Key Diamond, David Diaz, Nonito Donaire, Yuri Foreman, Yuriorkis Gamboa, Miguel Angel Garcia, Kendall Holt, Demetrius Hopkins, Miguel Angel Huerta, Juan Manuel Lopez, Francisco Lorenzo, Stephen Luevano, Antonio Margarito, Jose Benavides, Raul Martinez, Vanes Martrician, Andy Ruiz, Fernando Montiel, Tommy Morrison, Bobby Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao, Kelly Pavlik, Anthony Peterson, Lamont Peterson, Hassam Rahman, Marco Antonio Rubio, Mario Santiago, Giovanni Segura, George Solis, Ulises Solis, Glenn Tapia, Anthony Thompson, Ricardo Torres, Brian Viloria, Jose Luis Satouche, Shimingzo, Nobuhiro Ishida, Ryota Murata, Esquiva Falco,